we are in October, and as we remember the pink sign, just remember that love to touch your breast, love to have a feel of what your breast looks like. It is your breast, embrace it. Be able to consciously look yourself in the mirror and see if there are any changes with your breast, because early detection saves life. Don't be too scared of your body. Love it, feel it, touch it, because early detection saves life. Get screened today and protect yourself. So, here with me in Philadelphia at the World's Conference for Women and Girls, I have the beautiful Sanette, who is a breast cancer survivor. And as we are celebrating the Pink Month, I'm just trying to get her perspective on how she got it and what her advice is to all of us. Thank you so much, Sanette. And it's been a pleasure meeting you here. And we've all learned so much and what we can do as women together, collaboration, and what we can all do together to make the world a better place. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sanait Alfi. I'm originally from Eritrea, East Africa, but I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm married with two children, three beautiful girls, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. It's been 1.5 years, and with my journey, when I found out through mammogram. So now I do advocate for women to do mammogram, which screening is very important because without the mammogram, I wouldn't have been here today. For me, it was a little bit, and the timing, my timing, um, I didn't know the extent of. I know, but we don't child culturally we don't like to talk about cancer, so I ignored it. By ignoring it, when I was told it was stage 1 cancer, I ignored it, and by the time I decided to do the surgery, it was stage 2, and I have to do chemotherapy, radiation, but I'm still here. That's why.
Hi, Monica. It's such a pleasure meeting you at the Women's Conference. And I must say, because you are celebrating Breast Cancer Month, and you can see my pink and I can see your pink, I'm so happy to have met you. And listening to your story is just amazing. I'm from Ghana, Dr. Genevieve, and I represent the Wise Men Work, a women's organization. And on a yearly basis, we get to have a chat like this with someone who has survived breast cancer, and also to create awareness that early detection indeed saves life. So I represent an organization called Embrace. And Embrace just says that embrace your breast. Woman, touch your breast, feel your breast, look at yourself in the mirror, and have a feel so that when there is any changes in your breast, you can identify. Quickly, I want you to tell us about yourself, and then let's get to know you and what you've been through and your advice on breast cancer to every woman out there. Thank you.
Well, I have to say it's an honor and a privilege to meet you. You know, there's been many women from all over the world attending this summit, and this AI Summit of Women and Girls here in Philadelphia. I am Ambassador Dr. Monica Sanchez. I have a foundation at the United Nations that empowers and promotes women and girls. So gender is my focus. The Miss Caricom International Foundation has been around since 2003. We have put on the ground in 9 African countries, and we're all about gender. So coming back to this month and the celebration of our pink, our little pink, your little
My
pink
little
that you
pink.
have, which we all belongs to the club. Yes, I just finished going through my chemo and radiation and all of that in March of this year for the second time. It's my second rodeo. So the journey is one that's very lonely. It's very, it has every kind of emotion that you could think about is involved in this journey. But it's amazing that it's a very large club. And it's not only women that are suffering from cancer in this club, it's men as well. You know, early detection is one of the key, but most important, self-awareness. self-awareness. We have to encourage those around us, whether it's our partner, our children, our sister, sibling, whoever it is, to be more consciously aware of our bodies and our health, to pay attention to what's going on with our bodies, to make sure that we have regular checkups, that we ourselves, like you said, embrace
it.
you know, a lot of women are not comfortable with their own bodies, but it's important as women for us to be comfortable with our bodies. And some of the things that I advocate for and we're involved in trying to spread is awareness that women should feel comfortable with their bodies, and that women should learn how to examine themselves and pay attention to changes in your body so that you can detect early detection of this. But once you become a member of the club, the advice that I would give to those who are just found out or are newcomers to this journey is that you have to learn how to be self-aware, but self-preservation is not selfishness. To take care of yourself is not to be selfish. You need to put attention to yourself. You need to, be very conscious of your emotional journey. Be very conscious of your mental health journey. Be very conscious of your physical journey. You need to educate yourself as much as you can about whatever that is, breast cancer or is another form of cancer. You need to get some information on the journey of others during these during the cancer journey. You need to make sure that you have as much, arm yourself with as much information as possible. And then don't be afraid. Reach out to family, to friends, to medical people, to professionals. Ask for help. It's okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, hey, I'm suffering. I need help. Yeah.
Support system.
Yeah.
Support system.
Sometimes it's just someone to talk to, someone to sit with you for a moment. You see, cancer, especially breast cancer, women takes a toll. And the reason why it takes a toll, the disease is one aspect of it. But remember, society has trained us that the attractiveness of a woman is her breast. So if you are now having serious issues with the breast that are negative, cancer, some have, most of the time, I have 3 lumpectomies, so, part of my breast has been removed and all that other stuff. So your breast is disfigured and sometimes removed. And that of itself is such a devastating impact on a woman, because now it's hard for you to maintain the attractiveness as a woman. You have all these insecurities. Now without the number one attractiveness about you, you don't have. So it's all kinds of emotional trauma now.
But Doc, if I may ask, I know there is a way you could have it replaced through surgery and then you get the implant, right?
But understand
But
that
it's not the same as the natural breast.
even if you have implants, even if you have a brand new breast rebuilt, the damage is there. It's the consciousness that it is no longer yours. There are women that don't have cancer, that have breasts replaced, have breast implants, that have breasts enlarged, because there's so much emphasis on breasts.
Right.
Yeah, right. But it's like me saying, okay, I have my hand, it got cut off.
Just
I now
accept
have
it.
a
This is
prosthetic hand now. It's not the same.
It's not the same, I guess.
It's not the same. Even though the prosthetic hand is perfectly made and shaped and all that, it's not the
It's not the
same.
same. So you
So
feel a
I'm
bit
always aware that this is not
not
my
your
hand.
natural hand.
Yeah. So it's an emotional deficiency more than a physical deficiency. Because in your mind, in every aspect of your relationship moving forward, if you have a husband and you have a boyfriend, if you are now going to get a husband or a boyfriend, you're conscious, oh my God,
breast.
yeah, Are they going to notice? Is it going to be different? Is it going to be one? So that's an extra burden
But
that
what I
you
want to
carry.
say is that life is beautiful. So for me, once you have your life, I know the trauma that it comes with. But for me, one most important thing I want you to give to the young people out there, to women out there, women like myself, women in my network, I have not gone through it. I don't have it. But I think as women, we should all be conscious of ourselves. And that's why I said that it's important for us to love our bodies and embrace it. Check yourself so that when there is something going on with your breast, you can detect it. One advice I want you to put it out there, what you highlighted on it about going through emotions and also taking care of yourself. I've heard in different contexts that emotional pains or emotional trauma is one cause of breast cancer. Although scientifically it's not been proven, so usually we don't want to state for a fact that it is. But I think I've overheard stress and emotional stress, especially, is number one cause of breast cancer. Do you agree to that?
Well, breast cancer is so popular, and there are so many theories around it because it's expensive in every way. It's financially expensive, emotionally expensive, physically expensive, mentally expensive. So it's hard to really just say that this is one thing or another. What I can say definitely is that we as a society need to understand that this is a detrimental effect on our women, whether you're a young woman or an older woman. And so society as a whole needs to set up more support system, more educational system to highlight this because it's one of our, I would say, you know what it says? Oh yeah, one of our strikes. This is one of our strikes. So society, whether it's your organization that's RISE, that is aware to give conferences and give little Zoom conference,
the wife
seminar, right? Whether it's organizations such as your own that embrace, we need to go into high schools, we need to start women at a young age, we need to make sure that they are consciously aware that this is something that can happen. We need to implement some of the preventative methods that, like saying, listen, learn how to manage your stress, get in a yoga class, learn not to stress out about it, exercise regularly, eat better, focus on your diet, do these things. Little things that might attach itself to not preventing it, but maybe somehow help in the journey.
Thank you so much. I must say, it's been a privilege to have this chat with you. You're so pretty. When you told me your age, it's not going out there, but when you told me your age, I'm like, wow.
Listen, I am one of those that my girlfriend said to me, stop telling me your age. I'm like, listen, I'm 60. I will be 64 in December. I was born 1959. And I have my, according to my grandson, he says, Nana, you're a double G. I have a great grand.
It's been nice talking to you, and I must say this World Summit for Women and Girls, for me, I've learned so much, and I'm taking away to Ghana a lot more, not just on our breast cancer talk, but also all the engagement that has happened around AI and the legacy we need to leave for our young girls. Thank you so much, and it's been nice talking to you.